wickedness, man. And nothing but fucking wickedness. Give me 22 and 10.
22 and 10.
Yeah.
This is Job, chapter 22, verse 10. Therefore, snakes are round about thee, and sudden fear troubleth thee. Or darkness that thou canst not see, and abundance of waters cover thee.
Right, what's that sudden fear? Right now, see these so-called Joe, these Joe six packs, these regular white people, they don't know what the fuck going on. But these Illuminati motherfuckers, the sudden fear, it's us. You know what I'm saying? Starting with the elders of GMS. That's the sudden fear. When they see these brothers out in the corner,
Reverend, no good.
They know. They know that they time is like, get that motherfucking camera, man.
No good. Hell no.
Fuck camera, brother.
What's up, brother?
No, man, just out here preaching word, man.
You got time for the word?
I'm kind of in a hurry.
You
can wait, my dude. He can wait.
Yo, a Reverend said he's in a hurry. He don't have time for
And then when the sugar Edomite's hand, get the fuck out of here.
Reverend, no good.
The sugar Edomite's hand and kept me moving.
2/3 finest.
So like I was saying, man, that sudden fear that the elites have is us being out here, man. That's gonna not to mention when the destruction comes, that's gonna be another level of sudden fear, man. But this, you people may not realize it, but this scares the shit out of the elites, man. To see so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans realizing that they're one nation. That's the white man's worst fear. You know what I'm saying? That we're just like how they walk, they look at us when we out here like they out here reading the Bible and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Out here killing each other,
right? They ain't out here smoking and shit.
Hey, can I say something? The reason why this verse script because in all the captivities, they just put us in slavery. That was it. They never told us that we wasn't. They never took our heritage, you know. In Babylon, the Medes, the Persians, and through the Syrians, they just whooped our ass. That's all.
You're right. And all our other captivities, we knew who he was.
We knew who he
was.
The worst one. This one, they actually told. That's why they say a liar is worse than it's a liar is worse than a thief. So they had lied to us, man. They took our heritage. This is Obadiah, verse 3. The pride of thy heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high. That saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? So like I was talking about that sudden fear, man. That sudden fear is gonna come because they're so prideful, man. Like the brother just read, the pride of their heart deceived them, man. You know what I'm saying? You thinking you this big bad fucking Edomite, man. Not realizing that the Most High can give you everything that you have, man. Even the nuclear weapons, man. The Most High only let you create nuclear weapons for you to destroy your fucking self, man. You know what I'm saying? So all that pride that you have, man, just like the brother read, he says, who shall bring me to the ground?
Oh yeah, the one in Romans 9. One of y'all can get that. It's a good one in Romans 9.
Yeah, he says, who shall bring me down, man? And who's gonna bring him down? How about Shem and Hawashad, man? And his elect men. Lord willing, we be those men, man. We gonna bring these motherfuckers down, man.
Romans 9 and what?
Yeah, and the script say, that America it's only gonna take 1 hour for America to get destroyed. So it ain't like it's gonna be a real war or a tough job for the Heavenly Father to destroy America, man. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna come back with the chariots. Y'all gonna shoot at him a couple times. He's gonna fuck y'all up, man.
In an hour.
In 1 hour, man. For a whole episode of Love and Hip Hop is how long it's gonna take for America to fucking get destroyed, man. That's all it's
So by the time Empire come on and go off.
Yeah, come. Read verse 4 for me, unless you want to bring something up, boy.
I'm looking for something. Yeah. This Romans 9. This is Obadiah. Oh, you got it? Yeah, let me bring it back. This Romans 9 and 21. Have not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to take one vessel unto honor and unto dishonor? What if Yahweh, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endure with much long suffering, the vessel of wrath fitted to destruction?
So Esau is that vessel of wrath fitted to destruction, the vessel of dishonor.
Like the brother said, have not the potter have power over the clay. That's all he is to the Most High. Most High's controlling everything, man. So no matter how proud you get, man, the Most High can just fucking think that you need to die. You just drop dead, man. So that's what's gonna happen to Esau, man. And just like I was telling the brother earlier, man, It's just like when the Most High was hardening Pharaoh's heart, man. That's what he's doing to Esau, man. He's making Esau actually think that he can fight Yahweh, man. Like, you actually think that you're gonna be able to fuck with the Lord. Really? Go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 9. The Lord shall establish thee a holy people unto himself, as he hath sworn unto thee, if thou shalt keep the commandments of the Lord thy God and walk in his ways. And all people of the earth shall see that thou art called by thy name of the Lord, and they shall be afraid of thee.
God, that's what's gonna happen.
Well, like that was like not the walk, but I was just saying he was talking about how they'd be afraid of it. The fact that we waking up into our true nationality. He said that we are called. Let me bring that back. Verse 10. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 10. And all people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name Yahweh. Well, I was just throwing that out there as a statement that Yahweh of the Lord, and they shall be afraid of thee. Not only that, but to ad lib and say, they see us, you know, it's a commandment that we're supposed to grow our beards. Right. So we got like a stern face. We can be like, we got Jakes that look stern, that be happy as shit, but that's just how they look. So they shall see and be afraid.
Hey, Kai, so like, y'all ever seen the Black Dynamite movie?
Yeah.
Like, I am Somali. We had a straight face. That's how Jake is.
Right, though.
And also, Jake is numbered as the sand of the sea, so many of them. So once they see us coming back, and they gonna realize they outnumbered and outpowered, they put fear in their heart.
I got like a couple more verses on the back.
This is Obadiah, verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
Hold on, stop right there. Though thou exalt thyself like an eagle. If you go back to Rome, the Romans, the Greeks, and now America, all their signs was the eagle.
That's what you gotta do is look right here. Look on the library. Look right here. You see the eagle.
The eagle, man. And why? And why do they use the symbol of the eagle? Because the eagle is the highest flying bird. Eagle can drop down on its prey from the highest point. So that's how they think they is. They think they're the highest nation on the earth, man. But they're really the lowest, man. They're really the lowest amongst their fucking heathen, man.
And though thou set thy nest among the stars, this will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. If these, keep on.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. And though they set their nest amongst the stars, how do they do that? The airplanes, the satellites, you know what I'm saying? Them shooting shit off into space, man. That's them setting their nest amongst the stars, man. And what did the Most High say he was going to do when they did that?
That's when he gonna bring them down.
Yeah, that's when he gonna bring them down. That's when he gonna bring them down, man. As soon as they get the fucking nuts to do that shit.
That's when I bring them down, saith the Lord.
That's when he bring them down.
And that's why I say pride comes before destruction.
7.
This is Obadiah, verse 7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee.
If you look at that, first of all, if you go into that word confederacy, man, it goes back to League of Nations, man. League of Nations meaning what? United Nations. So all the people in the League of Nations that was down with the so-called, well, not the so-called Edomite, but the Edomite, they're going to turn their back on it. Matter of fact, could you give me Psalms 83 and 3? Because everybody, see, the whole League of Nations conspires against these people on the side, man.
83 and 3?
Yeah, they conspire against us, man. So pretty soon the Most High is gonna put the spirit on these other, because they all fucking hate Esau. He gonna put the spirit on these other nations to finally say, you know what, fuck Esau. You got that?
No, they don't. I just came.
You got that?
Psalms 83, verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
Right, and that's talking about the League of Nations. They taking crafty counsel against the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Keep going.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
Right.
And they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Let us cut them off from being a nation, man. You know, so the nation of Israel, I think that goes into it. So the nation of Israel is no longer in remembrance. But that's really the spirit of the Most High, because he took our inheritance from us, man. For going off, man. Keep reading.
That the name of Yasha Allah may be no more in remembrance.
So we would forget our nationality. Now, the Most High took it from us, but they create snares and shit so we don't find it, man. That's why they tell you you're an African. knowing you ain't no damn fucking Hamite, man. They didn't start calling us Africans until the 1970s. First we was what? Negroes.
Oh no, it was actually the 80s with Jesse Jackson.
The 80s? Oh, Salaki, the 80s, African Americans, man. So you only been a fucking African American for like what? 30-something years and shit.
30, 40 years.
But motherfuckers rock hard with that African shit. You got niggas in dashikis and shit.
Right.
All kind of bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? You're not a fucking Hamite, man. You know, you're an Israelite,
They swerving down the ears, man.
Yeah, you're an Israelite.
What do he say on Boys in the Hood? I ain't no African booty scratcher.
Verse 8, just read through 10. I got 2 more after that. I'm going.
Obadiah, verse 8. Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom?
God, hold on, one second. Then wise men out of Edom is what? The elite families. The Amalekites, to be exact. So you fucking so-called Jews, man. The Most High, the Most High is gonna destroy you, man. Keep going.
Even the wise men out of Edom and understanding out of the mount of Esau.
Right.
And thy mighty men, O Timon, shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee.
For the violence against thy brother Jacob. Right? Esau's brother is Jacob. Jacob is the progenitor of the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And Esau been whooping on ass ever since he could. Man, go ahead, Aki. That's how you say.
And it's fucked up. I hate to even call that piece of shit a brother.
Yeah, good.
He ain't no fucking brother, man. He ain't never been brother, man. That's why we out here signing crime, man. He ain't never did shit brotherly to be called a brother. Us, or we brothers, we help each other out the best way we can.
Esau don't do nothing but destroy you.
You do nothing but destroy us, man.
18 did.
Fucking Edomites, man, you piece of shit, man.
18 did.
I don't give a fuck if niggas look at me like I'm crazy, man. This fucking devil is out here fucking us up, man. And we still got niggas. Yes, sir. What these Edomites? Over you. Still got niggas with side with an Edomite, man. And can I add in something else to say? Normally, people don't accept what they say when people say from a brother, but if an Edomite say it,
a white man gotta confirm it.
Yeah, if a white man said it, it's true.
Especially the so-called fucking black women, man. You trying to fucking black women with that shit.
All right. Keep going.
Yeah, 18.
Hold on. I got a little bit more.
No, go ahead.
Verse 10, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
Yeah.
Verse 18.
Thou shalt be cut off forever. First, Edom and all the other nations is going to go into slavery for 1,000 years. In Edom, who's the only nation that's not promised repentance, don't get burnt off the fucking face of the earth, man. Not the fucking Most High, but the Most High hates you, man. Go ahead.
This is Obadiah, verse 17. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. In the house of Jacob shall be a fire, in the house of Joseph a flame.
Stop right there. The house of Jacob will be a fire, and Joseph the flame. Jacob and Joseph, basically the northern and southern kingdom, is what that's talking about, man.
There was a point right before there too, saying they should take their possessions. Our possessions is gonna be the other nations.
And their women. And their women.
The other nations and their riches.
We can all keep reading that out.
In the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it.
So that goes back to Esau being eradicated, man. You know, we gonna whoop y'all ass. I mean, the 2/3 gonna catch a bad one, you know.
But that's mercy though, because they coming right back.
The elect man, we gonna mount up. Lord willing, we those men, we gonna mount up with spiritual powers, man. Wings, everything you can think of. All this shit that y'all be fucking seeing on TV, you know. That's gonna be us, man.
I want to bring a whole building down.
Yeah, brothers gonna be picking up tanks and shit. Going to that Esau.
I'm like the heart.
Yeah.
I was out here the other day, I want to get real no more, y'all.
Yeah.
They are other camp.
All kind of shit, man. So, end off on other 15, man.
It's Obadiah, verse 15.
Oh, Salaki, hold on, go ahead. Salaki, bro.
Jeremiah 30 and 16. Jeremiah 30 and 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured. And all thy adversary, every one of them shall go into captivity.
Yeah. So the Lord is gonna let us get revenge on our enemies, man. Everybody that devoured us, we're gonna devour them, man. So through your world history, man, if you ever did anything to the nation of Israel, man, the kingdom of heaven is gonna be held to you, man. we gonna be in subjection. Now the other nations, of course, they got mercy, man. After that 1,000 years, they gonna go back to their lands. I mean, still ain't gonna be shit, but they gonna go back to their lands, you know. So yeah. After that 1,000 years, they gonna go back to their lands. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna have a point.
Like they still under us.
Y'all gonna have to pay tribute.
They say a lot of his portion is Jacob, so meaning we gonna have a bigger portion of everything, and they gonna get what's left over.
Right, yeah, because the whole world
we have to control everything they do. I mean,
just like they do us.
But you know you're allowed to have slaves too.
Yeah, we gonna still have slaves, right? Yeah, we're gonna treat them shit.
As a matter of
right
fact,
in our eyes.
Right. I'm about to say I'm gonna get it into
According to the law.
According to the law. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. You wanna get 15?
Yeah.
There was some more on there.
Oh, Salaki.
Job 30 and 16, and then it say, all they that spoil thee shall be spoiled, and all that prey upon thee will give for a prey.
Right. So everybody, that you got a question?
You
was looking kind of hard and shit.
She look cold as hell.
You know what I'm saying? Salaki, read that back.
And then Job 30 and 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
And they gay.
And all thy adversary, every one of them, shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be spoiled. And all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
So everybody that spoiled us, we gonna spoil them, and y'all that preyed on us, mainly Esau, y'all gonna be the prey, man.
And y'all gonna receive for the curses we under.
Con. Every curse in Deuteronomy from 15 to 68, y'all gonna be living under that shit. So you'll fucking see an Edomite on the street. You know how Jacob be looking at it like, yeah,
double.
Like, hold on, you know what I'm saying? Edom just gonna try to kill each other and shit.
Shit, they gonna be under our curses times double.
Yeah.
So how you might see a homeless person or two, how you might see a homeless person or two down here laying on the ground, you gonna see like 50 of them motherfuckers laying on the ground.
In a pile, trying to keep warm and shit.
I went to Atlanta. Dude, under the bridges of they freeways, it's really like 100 Jakes homeless as fuck. Like you might see one or two Edomites up here standing next to the bridge with a sign. It's like they literally they make pallets and everything under the bridge.
Now guess how what you just said? How in Atlanta, how they could lay under, at least they could lay under bridge. In California, they built motherfucking spikes under their bridge shit so they couldn't sleep under, just so they can't.
That's Esau, man.
If you watch the first part of Scarface, they put the Cubans under bridges.
Obadiah?
Yeah, just read that last verse.
This is Obadiah, verse 15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head.
Right, and once again, like the brother was saying, you know what I'm saying, everything that they did to us, you know, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which is one nation. The real nation of Israel, according to the Bible, is gonna come back on their own head, man. And that shows you that shows you the righteousness of Yahweh, man. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah. You know what I'm saying? So with that, I'm gonna say shalom and pass it on to the next brother.
Prophet I'm shot, man. So if we're gonna be out here, man, we don't care about the cold. If it might fuck us up, brothers gonna survive this, man. Gonna endure, man. So, hey, somebody know that in season, out of season scripture?
I think that's 2 Timothy 4. Was it 4 2?
I believe it's 3.
Grab it.
This is 4.
Okay.
Bring that up.
Tell me when you're ready. Hey, no, Jake bugged the fuck out. He ain't got nowhere to be for real.
Right.
Just saying, back and forth.
Fucking 20 times.
I'm ready for it. You ready?
No, I didn't bring that out.
Alright, this is 2 Timothy 4 verse 2. Preach the word. Be instant in season, out of season. Reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine.
Yeah, man. That's what it is. In season, out of season. What's out of season, man? It's this cold, man. Just like the Native Indians used to do. They used to count their years by surviving on the winters. You ask them how long you been out. I've been out for 5 winters, man.
Yeah, right.
Cause that's the test, is the winter, man. They right, they got us doing that shit.
Right.
Oh, they didn't do this.
Oh, you're too cold,
They
man.
don't do
No,
they
they
make
don't.
CDs, make mixtapes and shit.
They don't.
Yeah, they probably get food.
They be in the
size.
classroom.
Blue.
They be in the classroom.
Right, in the classroom.
Ice cream fairy.
Hey, one second though. Did y'all hear that song that they had made?
I ain't
On the
hear it.
Future
I
beat.
just know they made it.
You going to the kingdom, man. You going to the kingdom, man.
Yeah, that's some straight nigga
I'm
shit.
like, what the fuck, man?
Hey, yeah, but just what the brother was bringing out, man.
It said 21 minutes.
Oh, stop it.